First of all, best of luck, Miss Gracelle of Distura. Okay. By the way, I'm naughty, but I also for open worldwide. Okay. From beauty pageant to modeling competition, so it's a different world. So, ano yung mga adjustment na ginawa mo as far as preparation for the competition?
Thank you po from OPM. I think I was a model before I became beauty queen. I've been modeling for different brands to our town, to our province, Quezon province. And what I've adjusted from being a model to becoming a beauty queen is that there are less, in being beauty queen, there are lesser advocacies, there are lesser, there are more preparations in your personality, about yourself, about the community you represent in. But in modeling, I am focusing on different poses, especially that there will be different challenges in Supermodel International. For example, the underwater challenge shots. So I've been really practicing the breathing exercise so that when we're underwater, we're having different or striking different poses for it. So that's the biggest adjustment that I've been working on.
Okay. Among the top supermodel in the world, who do you look up to in life?
It would definitely be Coco Rocha, the supermodel before the modern models, because she's really good with poses. She's really good with different photo shoots, different poses that strikes. That doesn't just be able to stand. She's able to crawl. She's able to balance everything, and she has been my inspiration before being a beauty queen.
Wow. Okay. And lastly, what is your most valid reason in accepting the task of being the country's representative to this, to the forthcoming Supermodel International?
Actually, I'm just really grateful. The news was said to me after I graduated from college. There was a graduation dinner, and I was with my talent manager, Mr. McBaris, and he did not ask me if I have to do, there are things that I want to do, or if I wanted to pursue my master's. He already told me, oh, may laban ka this September sa Thailand, ha? You are Supermodel International. So, really, Paul, I was really grateful. I'm really happy because that time, as a fresh graduate, I don't know what to do. I'm already planning, and this has been a huge blessing for me that I cannot say no to. You all know me. I love pageantry. I love modeling, and if you can recall the gala night, it was my very favorite segment of the competition.
Wow, very well said, and good luck, ha?
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Here.
Hi, hello.
Yeah. I'm Lar Santiago.
Hello po, nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. So, what else do you think you will have to improve on before you leave on September 8th?
I think definitely I would have to improve on my walking skills, my ramp, my passerella. Even though you were all amazed to my gala night performance, that's really different. We had a huge transition from being a beauty queen to being a modeling, and this is something that a supermodel has to have. Modeling skills, especially for walking, because she doesn't just represent herself or her community, she represents the brand, fashion that is required in the modeling world.
Other poses that you have been trying, I mean, may mga napapanood ka ba na, oy, magandang gawin to?
I was actually aiming for a bending poses. That's really, I think it hasn't been that highlighted yet, and I wanted to be the first model to do that.
Does it mean that you're saying goodbye to pageantry?
No, I'm not saying goodbye to pageantry. It has always been something that I love to do, but transitioning to modeling is not saying goodbye to pageantry, but also an opportunity to improve myself more to upcoming challenges and blessings that will come in the near future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Si Ferdy.
Sige lang.
Hi, Gracelle. Na-research mo na kung ano yung history ng pageant and who were the ones who competed for the Philippines?
Yes, I was said that it was Miss Rufa that Rufa Panava from
Lupa na ako.
yes, because there was a pandemic, the pageant, the modeling search was up to postpone. So it's about more than being fashion or the poses or the ramp. It's about also cultural diversion of fashion. Our emerging history towards fashion is vastly changing, and that is something that I wanted to represent, which is our country, Philippines, which is full of cultural diversity, and I wanted to highlight the products of Quezon Province.
One of the first candidates that we sent to Supermodel is Angelique de los Reyes. So, have you messaged her maybe to ask for tips on how to compete in the pageant? It's a pageant modeling contest. It's not really a modeling competition lang.
Kapal.
Yes, po. I haven't talked to her, but I've been in touch with Miss Rufa recently, and she's been telling me different challenges that I have to prepare, and I think she's busy and she hasn't messaged me back.
Sino yung sasama sa'yo sa Thailand and how ready are you for this competition?
The people who are going with me in Thailand is my talent manager, my parents, and also my mother at back vlogging. And how prepared am I for this is that not fully 100%, but I think a good 90% because I've had experiences in modeling and I have been practicing, and I think I've improved in the Miss Universe challenges I think 3 months ago, and I think I'm ready.
Yeah. Good luck and bring home the title.
Thank you, bro.
Hi, Gracelle. Adam here.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah, we first came to, get to know you during Miss Universe Philippines. So I wonder, how was the transition like from pageantry to modeling, considering, there's a vast difference between the two?
I think I did not have a huge adjustment going through pageantry to modeling because I've said earlier, I was a model before I became a beauty queen, and it has been really challenging because of different poses and I had to learn the culture of different fashion because I myself is not a fashionable person. I'm just a really simple person who dress accordingly. So, yeah.
So, kwento mo sa amin, paano mo nakuha tong appointment na to? Kasi this is super exciting for you. I can tell as early as now.
I think the organization that holds that franchise of Supermodel International Philippines are based in Calgary, Canada, and they are also from Quezon Province. It happened to know that there was a lot of shortlisted girls, and I think they told me when we had a meeting that they admired my what do you call this? My journey during Miss Universe because I was competing for Binibini Quezon 2022 while I was a candidate for Miss Universe Philippines. And they said that they wanted someone who is ready, who can be multitasking, a girl who can do both modeling and pageantry. And that is why it's also because of Sir Meg Paris. He was really the one who helped me in this journey, and I couldn't be more grateful to this. I don't know, I'm just really blessed with everything that have happened, and thank you so much, bro. Yeah.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
Congratulations in advance again.
Hi, Mars. Hi, Mars. Again, congratulations. What a journey. But my question first is to Nay Meg. Would it be okay, Nay, if you could answer my question? Nay, my question is, though nasagot niyo na, pero gusto ko yung perspective mo. Why Gracelle?
Hindi, actually ito, bibigyan ko kayo ng konting chismis. Tama, gusto ko yung tanong, segue ko lang. Why Gracelle? Siguro meron talaga siyang purpose. Mga anak, 5 days ago, after namin mag-pictorial for Ever Bilena, kasi si Gracelle ang bagong endorser ng Ever Bilena Spotlight Cosmetics. After Jane De Leon, siya yung kinuha, along with Gab Garcia.
Wow!
So, lalabas yung kanyang mga billboard, digital billboard, tsaka yung pictorial film. So, after yung pictorial, umuwi siya ng Quezon Province. Dahil sabi ko, fulfill mo na lahat ng mga gagamitin mo dyan. Lahat ng mga kailangan, kasi luluwas na nga siya. But, nung araw na kinabukasan na yun, na-accident si Gracelle. To be honest, kung makikita nyo, nakastocking siya kanina. Hindi nyo napansin nung nakagown siya, kaya balot siya ngayon eh. Meron siyang gas-gas dito. Buti na lang, ang tinamaan sa kanya ay ang kanyang dalawang tubo lang. Na ngayon ay pagapa at meron pang konting suga. So, naka-blood ako ng time na yun na parang, oh my God, kung nangyari na tinamaan ang kanyang mukha, definitely walang Supermodel Philippines representative. Dahil ako mismo kung sasabi na huwag na tayong sumali kasi useless din. But siguro inalaw ni Lord, tama yun, why Gracelle? Inalaw ni Lord, nabigyan ng opportunity si Gracelle dahil she deserves it. Isa siya sa mga alaga ko na nakita ko sa kanya yung enthusiasm, nakita ko yung urge na talagang lumalaban. After ng Miss Universe Philippines, nagpatuloy siya to think na siya ay graduating student. Pinagpatuloy pa rin niya kanyang dahil yun ang dream niya, yun talaga yung passion niya. So, yun yung nakita ko sa kanya na meron siyang pagpupursige na bigyang katuparan yung kanyang dream. So, maybe inalaw ni Lord na si Gracelle ang maging Philippine representative ng ating ang maging Philippine representative at patunayan sa ibang bansa na meron tayong laban for Supermodel International. So ayun, sinabon ko siya, napagalitan ko ng gusto dahil isang girl, ako nga, takot akong motor. Talagang siya, ayun, nagbumotor, as in, sporty kasi ang bata eh. So sabi ko, anak, ibenta ang motor or else baka next niyan, pati naman kamay mo or mata mo ang magulat or something. Siguro, it's just only a reminder na kung gusto mong i-pursue ang iyong mga pangarap, alagaan mo definitely ang iyong sarili. Ayun.
Thank you po, Nay. And, Gracelle, follow-up question sa sinabi ni Nay. Mars, you've been in the pageant industry for around 5 or 6 years now. And you've joined regional to national pageant, which is Miss Universe Philippines. What life lesson or pageant lesson that you are carrying now going to Thailand to represent us, Filipinos, in Supermodel International?
The greatest lesson that I've learned is that I cannot control time. Is that I cannot control everything. The real reason that I'm driving is that I don't want to engage with public vehicles, public utilities, because I wanted to control time. I wanted to squeeze in everything. I wanted to do everything, multitasking. I wanted to do everything at the same time. But also, I've learned that I cannot serve 2 masters at one time. That I have to take it at a time. There's something in me that I want something it now, I want something tomorrow, I want something it later. That's the kind of personality that I've had. But during what happened to me 5 days ago, that's the lesson that I've learned that I will bring to Thailand. That everything happens for a reason. Even if you are defeated, that doesn't mean that you will have to give up your dream, but also you have to just keep going and trust the process and trust the timing that God has given to me.
Thank you. With that, congratulations in advance, Naime. Congratulations then. Good luck, Gracelle, on Thailand.
Thank you. Thank you,
Next
Mars.
question, sino?
Si Jay Barber.
Hi, Gracelle. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Congratulations in advance. This is Jay from Pageant Trend. My question for you is, tell us what's the hardest thing about being a beauty queen and also being a supermodel?
I can say that I came from a province that I have really very simple life where I cannot dress accordingly as a beauty queen, as a royalty. And you know me, I'm someone who is boyish. I have that character, and that is something that I cannot go every day. I cannot dress that glamorously every day because it's not that I cannot afford it, but because it's the culture that I grew up with, and that's the hardest transition of me being a beauty queen, a model, and me as a person when I'm at home or when I'm at our province. Because when you see me at our province, I'm just wearing a baggy shirt and a baggy shorts where I'm really comfortable with, and that's really the hardest thing for me to do because I'm not comfortable with wearing heels every day or whenever I will just go out, and my make is saksa siya dito. Lagi niya akong pinapagalitan because this is the career that I chose to, and I have to do it. I have to commit to it, and that's me trying hard every day to be that kind of person, but also keeping my personality.
Alright, another follow-up question for you. So, talking to about your wardrobe that you will be using for this Supermodel International. So, since this will be held in Thailand, are you also incorporating with the Thai culture or more on our Philippine culture only?
As much as we wanted to collaborate with different artists and designers, the organization that holds the franchise of Supermodel International Philippines, which are Mr. Alvin and Mr. Limuel, they wanted to really highlight Quezon Province products, and these are the national costumes and gowns that I will be using in Thailand.
Alright, thank you so much and congratulations in advance.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Gracelle. I'm Alcabaz. My question is, why do you think you should be the next Supermodel International?
It's too early to say yet because I haven't been really competing internationally, only nationals and local. But I think that I deserve it because I've been working hard for it ever since I was a teenager. I was young and I have a dream, and every dream doesn't require you to just dream one day and you wake up and you're Miss Supermodel International. It means doing hard work, everything that you can to deserve it, and I think there is no other word but to just sit back and watch our performance as I represent our country in Thailand.
Okay, good luck, Gracelle.
Thank you.
Next is Peter Pe.
Hi, Gracelle.
Thank
Congratulations.
you so much po.
My question is, yung mga gowns or mga damit na gagamitin mo, are they Filipino designers or from Thailand? Or if ever there's Filipino designer, who are they?
There are Filipino Quezonian designers. For my national costume, it would be Mr. Gary Roses, the one who also made my national costume during Miss Universe. And for my gown, it would be Mr. Roy Aquino from also Quezon Province. Thank you.
Edge Tenorio. Edge Tenorio.
Next is Edge Tenoria.
Hi, Gracelle.
Hi.
Oo. Alam mo ba, nag-usap kami ni, of course, ni kapatid Army, yung jawline mo talaga yung magpapanalo sa'yo, no? Yun talaga yung edge mo. And yung, yun yung edge na. Ganda ng jawline, no?
Thank you.
Oo, pagdating mo ng Thailand.
Yes.
Sino ba yung mga tipong sa tingin mo ay medyo matinik na kalaban natin?
To definitely be Miss Thailand.
Meron style, of course. And of course, may question for you. Ano mo, favorite ni Naimik, no? Ano yung feeling na of all ng mga alagas niya, of course, ang daming mga Quezon niya ng mga beauty queens, ikaw talaga yung favorite niya na isabak talaga sa mga pageants, and of course, ngayon, Supermodel International. Ano yung feeling na talagang feeling ko, favorite ka ni Naimik?
Lahat naman favorite niya. Lahat ng nakikitaan niya ng pagsisikap, pagsusumikap, at passion sa kung anong ginagawa niya. Favorite niya. Wala naman siyang hindi gusto as long as you're working hard for it. Favorite ka niya.
Oo, pero syempre thankful ka talaga na
I'm really grateful.
ikaw yung isinabak ka agad sa Miss Universe Philippines and ngayon international naman modeling competitions.
Actually, anak Ed, favorite ko din siya talagang awayin. Siya din yung favorite kong sapunin.
Hindi ba pumapalag?
Si Gracelle kasi, alam mo yung, although makikita niyo siya hanggang sa stage, babaeng babae. Pero kapag yung normal, naka-t-shirt na luma, butas-butas, naka-short na mahaba. So, doon ako naiirita na parang, anak, hindi ganyan ang beauty queen. Kung gusto mong maging beauty queen, dapat panindigan, bibili ka lang ng kamatis, bibili ka lang ng mantika, dapat naka-fully made up ka. Kailangan dapat maganda ka, dapat ganon. Kasi kung gusto mong ganyan ang aura mo, or ganyan ang gusto mo, maganda ka naman sa palengke. Kaya nakita ko sa kanya talaga na napakaganda. So yun yung kulang sa kanya na siguro, nakasanayan niya na parang normal, pag normal ang buhay niya, ganun yung kanya itsura. Pero sabi ko, pinasok ko itong mundo na to eh. So dapat panindigan niya. Yes, dapat ginusto niya.
Taga saan si Gracelle sa ano? Quezon?
Si Gracelle ay taga Lucena City.
Lucena.
Kababayan.
And then, ilan taong ka na ngayon, girl? 20s ko bata ka. Pwede pang magbalik ng Miss Universe Philippines. Tama po ba? Ngayon yung last question ko, no? Total naman, yung hina-highlight natin dito, yung Quezon Province. Ano yung trait ng taga-Quezon yan? Yung trait ng taga-Quezon na dadalhin mo sa competition?
It would be, we have this tagline in Quezon that walang tamad sa Quezon. And that is something that I would bring to my future. And
Bawal ang petics pala sa
yes.
OMG. Anyway, thank you so much, Naimig. And of course, Gracelle, alam mo, nanalo ka talaga. Yung jawline mo pala, oh my G. Oo, totoo yun, no? Ang ganda ng angulo mo dyan. Anyway, congratulations in advance and hope to see you sa ating victory party natin. Tama ba, Naimig?
Yes.
Alright, and our next question goes to Sir Mario of ABS-CBN.
Congratulations.
Thank you po. Hello,
Happy for you.
sir.
I have a question for you and Roger Flores. Roger, can you stand up, please? What is your walk? What is your walk?
Called Miguelita.
Pwede, kahit ilang ka.
Miguelita walk.
Miguelita walk.
Hindi, si Nancy. Yung pangalan.
Roger, what is the walk? Okay.
Pero I think the mighty walk.
Mighty walk.
Yeah, because I realized this when I was in Gala Night during Miss Universe. They said that it was just really so powerful and stunning. At the same time, you have respect for your co-candidate, and I think that's so mighty. We have to call it mighty walk.
Okay. Roger, ano yung inspiration doon?
Yung strengths niya talaga. Kasi madali siya maka-adapt sa different styles of walk at saka may sarili naman siyang trademark. And katulad nga na sinabi niya, powerful but not shadowing yung others yung sa walk niya. She has yung sarili niyang impact.
I'm hearing feedback here, no? Sabi nga nila, hindi nila malilimutan yung walk mo. Kasi, ang hindi daw. So, can you give a sample na? May music tayo.
Hello, Gracelle. Good afternoon.
Hi, Tito Lavinia. Nice to finally meet
Nice to
you.
meet you. Na-mention na namin before, yung jawline mo, na-mention na rin ni Edge. I want to ask you about your height. Wala pa ata nagtatanong. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
5'7". And then, recently, nagkaroon ng launch dito yung Vogue Philippines. Were you aware of that?
I always seen it online.
Okay. So, the first cover, we were expecting a bigger name, someone who's known in fashion and entertainment. And then they put someone who's totally unknown to us, but she has worked extensively sa regional. They put a model there, someone really obscure. I want to know kung medyo aware ka dito, how you feel about this? Kasi I think it's being well received na naglagay sila ng cover na hindi masyadong kilala ng lahat. How do you feel about this?
I think she was half Filipina.
Yes. Chloe Matthew.
I think it's alright for me. We are being open to models and we are giving different. So I think it's okay because it's a reminder for us that anyone can shine in their own time. And I think she has been chosen for a reason, and she really fit the cover of Vogue Philippines.
Great, thank you. Since you are venturing into modeling now, this is going to be very different from pageantry. Tinanong ako nito nung nagpa-live ako, hindi naman para sa akin, but how I feel about paano kapag meron kang modeling gig na kailangan mag-grow ka ng bodily hair? Something na hindi masyadong pinapansin sa pageantry. Gusto natin sa pageantry very smooth, makinis. But what if you are required to go all natural and show body hair?
I think there's nothing wrong with it. The very first woman who did that was Gigi Hadid. She has been modeling, a supermodel based in New York, and she did a campaign for modeling for natural physique, and she just lift her armpits and there's hair on it, and she said that she has been enduring this bodily hair for a long time. She's been shaving daily, doing rituals, and she said that it's about time to embrace our own body hair.
Gagawin mo ba to sa competition?
I think there's nothing wrong with it.
Pwede pala. Okay, my last question, kabit na rin natin dyan. Modeling, there will be instances that you will be required to do nudity. Are you open to this as well? Lalo na kung may plano ka ba na mag-pageant?
The very first person that is dearly to me who did this was Miss Janine Togonon. And she has been someone that I look up to since I was a child. And I don't know, I'm open to any types of modeling career as long as I think my parent would allow me. I'm good with it.
Alright, thank you. And Congratulations, Grace. Now, good luck.
Thank you po.
Hi, Gracelle.
Hello po.
From Showstopping Pageant Night, Philippines.
Hi.
And I'm pleased to meet you. And they've already asked you about trades and all that. So since this is a supermodel international, I think this is a very personal question. How do you show being a supermodel in your family and your loved ones?
I show it by being a good example to them, by also following their footsteps, doing good deeds. As long as you're not hurting other people, you're a supermodel to your sisters, brothers, your family. You are a good citizen, and also you are a good daughter, granddaughter, or a cousin. That's being a supermodel for me and my family. And I am so grateful because they have been giving me all of the love and support, and they have just been really caring for me, and they support all of my dream.
Thank you so much and congratulations,
Thank you
Grace.
so much.
Nice to meet you once again.
Nice to meet you too.
Gracelle, hello. Kuya
Hi.
Ethan from Manila Standard. Ngayon pa lang, kino-congratulate na kita and yung team mo sa pamumuno ni Naimec, ni Kuya Rogie, dahil you're an inspiration already. I know how painful it is na mag-join ng contest, national competition, get this unfortunately, pero sa nakikita ko sa'yo, parang you get back to your old self and very confident na rin sa ngayon. So, anong advice na bibigay mo to aspiring beauty queens and models not to give up when they fail for the first or second times?
Actually, I wasn't always a winner when I was joining pageants and modeling. I was not always one of the choices. I'm not a favorite or everyone's cup of tea, but that doesn't matter because there will be a person or a group of people who will accept you for who you are and who will let you shine from within. So I think that you should just have to find these people who belongs with you. And for me, I found them. Kind-hearted people, loving, supporting. And I couldn't be more blessed to have them in my life. And when you do have them in your life, never forget them, never do something bad about them, and always be grateful for your roots and your experiences in life. No matter how hard life challenges you, just keep going. Because if it's really what you want, what's meant for you will come for you.
Modesty aside, Gracelle, no? I have an eye for beauty queen and model kasi. And then kanina, when you entered the floor, sabi ko, iba na si Gracelle. Kasi ang isang po na sa'yo during Miss Universe Philippines days, you have semblance daw with Queen Tia words back. So, I think kanina naihiwalay mo na yung sarili mo with that identity. Can you comment on that?
Yes, I've always been called that. Like I was like Queen P or Miss Kylie or I don't know, different. That's why they called me the girl with the chameleon beauty because I resemble a lot of celebrities and beauty queens and models. And yes, I've been aiming that they will know me as for me, Gracelle. And yes, you can count on me on that.
Last question very important in any contest na masustain mo yung energy and enthusiasm. And itong mga sunod-sunod na pasabog, no? Maaasahan ba namin to from Gracelle, from the Philippines?
Of course, we have the best team and best modeling management, and I couldn't be more grateful for their advices that I will keep and bring to Thailand.
Last your parting words. Pa-thank you kay Naimec, kay Kuya Rogie. What can you say about the trainings and all the love and care you received from them?